guys, Matt here and welcome to this review. It's my birthday today. I thought I'd bring you guys a review for a fragrance that is sadly discontinued, but it's been in my collection for a long time and I've never even reviewed it. The reason is unknown, but I do love wearing this fragrance nevertheless. It's definitely one of my favorites. And it comes from the house of Bvlgari and it's Bvlgari Black. So here's my bottle of Bvlgari Black. This is not the original cap, before any of you are wondering. I actually got this as a tester, and sometimes when you buy testers online, they will come without the cap. So you'll pretty much only get the bottle on its own. And this cap right here originally came from a bottle of Davidoff hot water that I had years ago. So I just used this for the cap instead, and it actually fits on quite nicely. It looks a bit silly, but you know, as long as it's protecting the atomizer, that's all I really care about. It's an Annick Minardo creation. I love wearing it. It's definitely one of those fragrances that I really don't get sick of. It's just a beautiful, beautiful scent. So this fragrance came out in 1998, which is pretty incredible because I didn't realize it was that old before looking up all the information to do this review. I actually thought this was like an early 2000s creation. But 1998 is the year of this fragrance. There's been a lot of different creations based off this fragrance. From the house of Bvlgari, we have fragrances like Man in Black, for example, which is pretty much a very strong leather fragrance. That's what this is. This is pretty much a leather fragrance that is just so divine, and like I said, I love wearing it and I can't wait to talk about it. So here we go. So let's look at the main accords, shall we? The main accords for this fragrance are leather, vanilla, animalic, powdery, woody, amber, smoky, green, and musky. Just smelling it off the batch right now, this really does have an absolutely incredible leather note, and it's just, I love it so much, this fragrance. It definitely takes me by surprise every time I wear it. So let's take a look at the notes, shall we? So the top notes for this fragrance, we get green tea, bergamot, and rose. So when I smell this fragrance, I do definitely get a refreshing tea note, which it reminds me of those, you know, herbal teas that you can get rather than a green tea. I really get that tea leaf smell, no doubt. There's definitely a rose, but it's very, very faint. And that bergamot is there as well, creating a little bit of a freshness. But overall, the strongest note in this is the note that I've already mentioned before. Of course, the middle notes in this, we get the sandalwood, we get a beautiful cedarwood note, and jasmine. It's not quite narcotic. Sometimes jasmine can come across as quite a narcotic smell, but in Bvlgari Black here, it's actually very calm, and it actually creates a fluffiness, which I really like. And of course, in the dry down, we get the strongest note of all, which is the leather, but we also do get vanilla, amber, musk, and we get the note of oak moss. Now, don't worry guys, I do not get any oak moss, and sometimes oak moss is one of those notes that a lot of people don't like. I happen to love it, but in this fragrance it is toned down. There's not really any mossiness going down. But what there is in the dry down is there is a very nice musk playing in with that leather note. So it's kind of like an animalic, powdery, very fashionable, very sexy leather in the dry down. And I think that's what really made Bvlgari Black, the name Bvlgari Black, is because of the black leather note. But it's just incredible. And you know, I love the color of the juice inside. You guys might not be able to tell, but it's a very, very dark color. I really like the bottle here, how it's made of rubber. It's absolutely incredible, you know. I really, really love it. Not a lot to really tell you about this fragrance. If you're expecting like a very upfront leather scent, maybe like Tom Ford's Ombre leather or Tuscan leather, both from Tom Ford, then you'll be heavily mistaken. This is definitely not that kind of scent. This is a very calm, herbal, animalic, funny herbal and animalic going together, I know, but that's what it is. It's a herbal, animalic, leather sort of scent. And you know, in the dry down there is a little bit of that touch of vanilla and a little bit of that amber. Creates a nice resinous, bit of a creaminess. But really the highlighted notes in this are definitely that leather. That tea note in the top is very, very nice. Of course, one fragrance that I would say this smells very, very much alike is Van Cleef & Arpels Midnight in Paris. If you guys have ever smelled this, then you'll know exactly what I mean. Of course, this one came out first, so this is more of an original scent, but when I smell Midnight in Paris, it's there. Although the Midnight in Paris has a bit more going on, you know, it has a styrax note, I believe. So, and you know, it has some more resins in that. So it's a bit more of a resinous fragrance, but it still has the leather, still has a green tea note in it, just like Bvlgari Black. So that's where it gets its similarities. But in my opinion, this is definitely an original scent. I just absolutely love Bvlgari Black. It's so good. A very, very nice fragrance that, if you guys can get a hold of it, I would highly recommend it. It is discontinued. Now let's talk about the longevity and sillage. Here we go. So a lot of people online, for Graniker especially, will say that it lasts around 3 to 4 hours. I think that's a bit harsh. I personally think this fragrance lasts around 5 to 6 hours. So it's, you know, average strength for an eau de toilette, making it, in my opinion, a very good fragrance. I don't really know where people are getting the 3 to 4 hours from, but in my opinion, it lasts a little bit longer than that. About 5 to 6 hours on my skin. Of course, I do believe in skin chemistry. I do believe people have different skin chemistry and whatnot, but to me, this is definitely a pretty long-lasting fragrance. Sillage isn't bad either. When you spray this, it reaches off your skin, you know, a couple of feet, about 2 to 3 foot, for the first 45 minutes or so, and then after that, it settles down to the skin. So the fragrance itself is very, very good. I would highly recommend that you guys check this one out. Of course, Nick Minardo is an amazing perfumer anyway. Yeah, guys, that is the end of my review for Bvlgari Black by Bvlgari. This is a very, very good fragrance. It's my birthday today, and this is going to be my birthday fragrance. I'm now 29 years old. It feels very weird, but I'm ready for the rest of whatever years are to come. So, yeah. Take care of yourself, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll be doing a live stream tonight at 7 o'clock. I was meant to do one last night, but things came up, so I wasn't able to. Apologies for that. But tonight at 7 o'clock UK time, I'll be doing a live stream, so I do hope to see you all there. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now. Oh, and keep smelling good.